know that I'm different. Self-motivated, self-disciplined. Yeah, I learned from my experience. I just want someone.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode from Boyz Men. I'm your host, Terra, Mr. King. And we're back for another episode of the special sacred edition of For Boyz Men. I got some more nurses on, as you can tell. But I gotta give these women an applaud, cause look, especially one of them. But I'm gonna, after she introduces herself, I'm gonna give y'all the chance to, you guess why I'm gonna applaud her. But she went through hell and hot water just to get this stuff done. But I'm gonna allow them to introduce themselves real quick. Go ahead, ladies. Well, I don't know how y'all want to start, from left to right or right to left.
I'm LaTerra Hunter, and I play Nurse Brenda.
Nurse Brenda, okay, we got Nurse Brenda in the building. Mm-hmm. And then we got...
I am Victoria Chapman, and I play Nurse Mona.
Ooh, Nurse Mona.
I'm Ferlonda Nikol, and I play Nurse Megan.
The stallion?
No, definitely not.
Never. Hey.
I'm me.
Yes.
On my own.
Yeah, but no, I gotta applaud her, because look, before y'all, as you can tell, she's pregnant. She did her whole thing pregnant.
I'm a human being. I'm not gonna.
I understand, but look, think about it. Your feet
She's
swell.
pregnant. It's not a disease.
I ain't saying it's a disease, but look, you gotta look at the accomplishment. You did this thing 4 months pregnant and everything, bellied out, and his feet swole. And you had with heels on time. I know you wear flats most of the time, but you was on your feet doing your thing. Hey, you gotta push on. You gotta push on and getting it going. But man, y'all, these are some of the nurses from the Pensacola owned, created by Rico Tonsil cast of Sacred. Not no heart no more. It's sacred. Cause there ain't no heart in this movie that they say. They took the heart out and they said, And have that have to do with the nurses. I heard y'all ruthless up in here. Most of y'all, the nurses cast. Y'all be, what y'all got going on in y'all hospital, man?
Just working.
Oh yeah, I heard y'all got a 1-star rating out of 5, and it comes down to your nursing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, I think the nurse is on point.
Oh, okay. Okay. But before then, let me know y'all a little bit. Tell us a little bit about y'all backstory and how y'all get to this point in your acting journey, or just your journey in life in general.
Ooh, Ferlonda, you can start.
Well, I've been a part of the company since 2018, kinda. I finished in 2019 with Manager of the Year. That's what I've been doing full time since. It's just a passion. That's it.
So after 2019, you've been rocking and rolling. I know you was in a couple of stage plays.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Anything that pretty much involved Manager of the Year, whether it was going out on set with other casting companies, But for the most part, this is all I've done. I haven't done no other work. Just totally dedicated to this.
Putting in the work.
I don't know what it means to clock in on the job. The funds, but I'm comfortable here, so I know it's gonna work out.
And we gotta get out of our comfort zone a lot more as time goes. But you get to be comfortable right now. You can be comfortable. All right, on to the next one.
Yeah. For me, I've been just kind of in the acting business since 2012, and yeah, just doing stage plays for the most part, and it's truly become a passion more recently when I got into college. Then I found out about the opportunity through Facebook to audition.
Fact.
And it took off from there. I feel like my passion kind of blossomed even more. So it's just been on the up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, as for me, I have been wanting to do this for a while. I sing solos. I've been in several stage plays.
Okay.
I joined Mr. Enrico's class this year, graduated, and I'm
Yeah.
blessed to be signed with him. acting is just something that I want to fulfill. That's the only thing that I do. I don't have a job or nothing like that, so I'm trying to stay focused on this full time with no problems and give it all. Exactly.
Give it all. Dang. So, how did it feel going to the audition? Cause look, there's a lot of people. This was their first audition, and I heard from a couple of y'all other nurses. Some of them was out there for 8 hours, 12 hours, and I was just like, dang. I was like, I didn't go to the first audition, but you know, I feel for y'all. Cause you know me, look. One thing about me, if you ask Miss Pearl, she gonna tell you, your boy always be hungry, and that's gonna be the first thing on my mind. Like, but no, how was it going to the audition for the manager of the year?
To be honest, I had never auditioned before. When I started acting, finished the class. I mean, I was acting. Rico sent me out on set while I was in class. Went to Nashville, Tennessee, to film there before I even signed a contract. I hate to mention the old Sacred Heart because we're doing so great with this one, but in the past when we first started filming Sacred Heart, hadn't signed my contract yet. I was a background actress. So I did a lot when I was in class. And with him being my manager, I mean, the way he taught us and built us up, we didn't have to audition because I knew he was going to be great. So I knew I was going to stick with him. There wasn't going to be no Tyler Perry auditioning for him or auditioning for other people. So when I was like, audition? What? Me? I'm not auditioning for that. But it was just a moment, you know. Yeah. It was just a moment. I mean, he have his clients spoiled. I know I'm spoiled. So it was kind of like, you know, when people was like, you gonna audition? I was like, no. And it was before I even had a conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw, you know, the flyers and everything and heard about it or whatever, about the audition. And I was like, well, you know, I don't think I have to. But I'm glad that I did. Because again, even though I'm under him and I know that I'm going to be straight for the rest of my life as far as this career goes, it just felt good to be able to do that, to audition. Even though I don't think I would have to do it again because I'm here, I'm not going to stay here. But it was just a good experience, you know. I can't tell you how I did because I have no idea. I just went in there and read.
I thought I did terrible. I remember I came out this second. I think I talked to you when I first came out. I said, dang, I think I butchered my monologue. I think I rushed it. Because, like, when you got all those eyes on you, even though you may have seen all these eyes before and everything really just focused on you, it's just like.
Right.
And then later on when you get a car, you're like, dang, did I rush that?
Like you want to do it again.
I could have seen it this way.
Right. That's how it was. But like I said, I didn't go in there and just like, oh, I got this. I mean, having confidence, yes, but at the same time, I was glad that I was able to do it. You know, I was talking to some people who was a part of this thing before, or who's a part of the company, that you know, this is something we have to do. You know, like it's okay. Or whatever. So I don't want nobody to feel like, oh, she's part of the company. She's been a part of the company. That's why she got. No, I still have to put in the work as well. Yeah. So like I still show up, like not as much, but I've been to a few of these classes that they're doing now. Yeah. You know, just to listen in and sharpen my skill or whatever. So, I mean, it's always work. And when I Google Samuel L. Jackson, he's still taking acting classes. Facts. And that's hard to believe. For some people, if you're not studying acting, you know. Right. So, I mean, they have to do it.
You can always get better. Because even like they said, after you make it, you still like, there's stuff you still don't know. Right. And there's things you could have probably forgot. Exactly. So it's a ongoing process even to this day. Yeah. I wonder how much he paid for his acting class to Samuel Jackson. I might not be able to afford it. What about y'all? How was y'all experience?
I started with the class. I finished it all the way through. I didn't have to audition. I was just picked, you know, from the class. But I'm willing to audition for upcoming things that's going. And like I said, I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to stay with Mr. Enrico. Yeah, I'm not going nowhere.
Let's talk about leadership a lot. That says a lot. Last but not least,
Right.
you said 12. How old are you now? Ain't you about 30?
No.
20. I'm going my age. My bad. I told y'all my age. My bad.
Yeah.
Hey, don't be looking me up now. Y'all trying to find me.
26.
26. So 14 years.
Yeah.
So look, how did this audition like feel different from every other audition?
Wow, it was
That's a good question.
completely different. I mean, I've never been to an audition of that magnitude. So, like you're talking about being hungry, I was hungry.
Oh,
Like,
you was hungry.
yes,
how I was.
like I didn't really eat as much, you know.
So I know the
before.
feeling. Hey, I know the feeling. Hey, Miss Pearl didn't want to feed me when we was on set. I was so hungry they had food right there in the prop. So you, hey, at least you have food dangling in your face.
Like, can I get some?
No, but I managed. I mean, I feel like the momentum was there just because of everyone else. Their energy was just so high and, you know, excited for the opportunity. And now it was something to come against because, you know, for me it was like getting out of my comfort zone. Like you said, having people, a lot of people just staring at you while you're having to deliver something. So, yeah.
Nerve-wracking.
Yeah. But, you know, I overcame that. So, and I got a call back and then now I'm here. So, and it took the class to help sharpen my skills. So it's been amazing. Like,
How did that class compare to the other class you had took in the past? Because I know you've been 14 years.
Yeah, you've done a lot.
Yeah, you've done a lot. You've done more than basically
Yeah,
the majority of us. Like, of course, I've been in church plays, I've done other stuff, like, but you've been stage and more renowned. So
over time,
yeah, over time.
It's just been. I'm not sure. It's just.
It comes natural for her.
Yeah, no. I mean, I feel like sometimes I can be sort of animated at times, although I am recluse as well. So, but I've been learning just to kind of let that show, being more transparent, and helps in my work too.
Fine.
Yeah.
Well, okay, let me snap at y'all a little bit. Snap. All right, so y'all are nurses, and as y'all seen on a couple of these other episodes, there's some of y'all some bad nurses
Lord.
on the show.
Lord.
What's in the water over there at Sacred Heart over at the hospital? What y'all got going on over there? Wait, are y'all the good nurses or are y'all the bad ones? Or are y'all just trying to get paid?
There's no such thing as bad. We are all good employees of Sacred.
By whose terms? Not Dr. Brooke, cause I ain't lying. He under. I don't know. Heard if you ain't got no insurance, he kicking y'all out.
Oh, God.
I think that applies to us.
Yeah.
For me or whatever. However you want to say it.
No. So y'all getting taken care of over there at Sacred in the
We have nothing bad to say about Dr. Brooks.
Yes, nothing.
Nobody better have nothing to say bad about Dr. Brooks.
Thank you.
Says Nurse Megan Cass.
So y'all the goon squad of the nurses. Okay, you got it. Hey, I got it on camera. Run it. Hey, if y'all need this for the federal investigation.
Look, we may be the nice nurses, some of us. Believe me, you mess with any of our heart families. Oh yeah, we can get ratchet.
You gonna get paid.
Period.
Out of there.
Yes,
You don't even know
exactly.
where you're gonna be.
Yeah, exactly.
So building that chemistry with like the fellow nurses and everything, I ain't like y'all group alone. I'm seen, y'all do a lot, but it's building that chemistry for the camera. Y'all did a lot of stuff off camera. Go into that a little bit because most people don't understand like the in depth that y'all went to. Because I'm mad y'all never invited me to graffiti pizza.
It's a whole Facebook group
Yes.
that says, we always we put stuff in the group chat and y'all just be busy. You got your little show and stuff and, I'm assuming you're a student, I don't know, but
Right.
we put it out there now. But no, it's just like, to be honest, like in the group chat, outside of just Facebook, we have a group chat, messenger chat or whatever. And a lot of times the meetups are based off of like, different day-by-day experiences, what we're going through. I mean, I may have very stressful, overwhelming day, and we'll be like, okay, let's go have lunch or dinner or something, or oh, let's have a fun day for the kids, and someone to say, hey, come over and swim, like so we just have different stuff. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I don't think everybody's in here. I know a lot of people don't like group chats or whatever. We will be sure to add you.
Oh, actually, I'm kind of added in and now right now for the interview.
Yeah,
for the interview. I was like, damn.
Well, just stay in it.
Yeah.
Oh no, not that. That's the nurses. I thought you were talking about the other one.
Oh no, I'm in
There's
the other
so
one
many.
too. I'm in the other one too for the whole
You
cast
just ain't
and
got
crew.
time for us.
No, it's not that. Look, one of y'all post one thing.
That's
and
how Luke worked.
About 20 y'all post the same another thing. I was like, shit. I have too much reading because it comes from my family group chat.
Yeah, I feel you.
If it got to over 20 messages, if it got over 20 messages, I'm like, yeah.
You gotta scroll back, read everything.
Well, we know what not to do.
Our messages start coming about like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
With the good mornings.
Yeah, that's for the multi-family
Yes.
chat manager of the year once you're contracted. Which if I don't hear from, and that's from Thomas, if I don't hear from Thomas at 3-something in the morning, usually I'm up getting a snack by then. I'm like, wait, something ain't right. So I give it to about 4 o'clock, but normally it's like between 3:38 a.m. and about 3:43 every morning. It's like good morning.
Yes.
Good morning. So
y'all basically building a little family over here. I'm just trying to be in the family, but I guess because of the way my character is written, he ain't in nobody's family.
What's the song? We are family.
Y'all, I'm like this. Y'all singing that song. I'm out here in the rain, just doing the XXXTentacion. Like, I can't even know. I don't even know the word of the song. But look, nah. So, what is y'all's favorite part about working with each other, and then also working with, Mr. Enrico, the talented,
I don't think I should be the one to speak all the time first, but I will say this. I don't think I've ever said this. I've always thought about it. But I want to say this publicly. One of the things that I love about working with Enrico is the fact that and with all due respect, I'm going to say this. I've been with him or around him since 2018. And I've seen him work with a lot of different people who are still here, people who are no longer here. And not one time have I witnessed this man making a pass at any of the women that he worked with. Never.
Right.
Now, I'm going to say this, and the reason why I brought that up is because I walked away from a lot of deals. Like I was supposed to film in Nigeria for 6 months on a movie that I wrote. That also comes along with the book. And I just didn't feel comfortable. I knew the guy, but I didn't feel like he would protect me while I was away from my family in a whole nother country. Because of some things that I went through as a child, which led me to become an actress, I've always kept my distance, you know what I'm saying, from guys because I didn't want to be taken advantage of. And I've never felt like that with him, ever. So, I mean, on top of, like, him just being a great manager, he's not only, like, and this is not to downplay Tyler Perry. I just use him as an example because he's another black director. But, like, sometimes I be thinking, like, I wonder if, all these people who are working up under Tyler Perry, can they call him on the phone and say, hey, brother, can you pray with me? Or what color did you say we're supposed to wear? You know what I'm saying? I know that he has a huge company, so he probably have people in line to do things. But so does Enrico. You know what I'm saying? He have Pearl and Sophia, Darren. He have everybody in line, Jeff Sapp, his wife. But it's no problem if we contact him directly. And him having to say again, okay, I put it in the chat, but this is what it is, or whatever. But I feel like if I would have even so much as heard anything negative like that about him, I would not be here. Because I don't like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't. There's some part of my life that I haven't really overcome yet completely. And I want to say because I'm not having to face it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really talk about it.
Yeah.
But he does not, like, he don't do that. He don't.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fine, and his wife doesn't always have to be present. Like, I'm sure she feels the same way I do, and that's his wife, you know what I'm saying? But I know that she trusts the fact that he got this, like, and I just think that's an amazing thing. Like,
that is
I mean, of course, there's other reasons, but I've never been able to say, you know, openly, like, this is the main reason why I'm here and why I'm a part of this company.
I like that. I like that because you hear a lot of stories about this industry.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people get taken advantage in this industry and the things that people sometimes have to do to get certain roles in this industry. And you be like, dang, you don't want to see nobody go through that.
Right.
And that's why
it's tough.
It's so hard to find like good people that actually trying to help you get to where you're trying to get to without trying to look for nothing in return. Because even as a male, it's hard for me to
yeah,
it's hard for me to trust
them.
them.
Yeah,
because
it can be tough.
I'll be thinking like, man, they just want me for money. They ain't really gonna help me.
Right, exactly.
Like even with certain like lady agents, you're like, dang.
Right.
Like you see them give more attention to certain people than they do with other people.
Right.
And it's like it's a scary industry to try to be a part of for that fact. But when you got a dream and a goal, you just like you gotta just trust God on like the right people. Because like when I first came over and took the class, I had recently just got out of like a bad situation myself. So then my acting coach, at the time, she told me to wait for everything to blow over, then she'd come back and take me or something like that. But at that time, it felt like she really just said, "Shut the door in my face," and my dreams were
Right.
And then hearing things like, people in Pensacola, they messy as hell.
Of course.
No offense.
You're right. Yeah.
We messy. So like,
yeah.
if like you see somebody doing something, it's like you always see the manager get stuff posted. I was like, man, is this legit?
Right.
Because this industry, you see so many people be saying, oh, this is this.
Right.
It's legit. And for the longest, like even when I took class, I'm trying to see like, yeah, I'm in this now, but I'm not really in this yet. But still, I'm just still trying to figure it out. I was like, yeah, I see this man got a vision. I see what he's trying to do. But is this really going to get me what I'm trying to get to?
Right, exactly.
So it took me a lot. Even like, I think it literally took me this year, like even with Sacred Heart and everything, to actually be like, okay. I see what we're doing now.
Right.
Because like that's sometimes you can't see
exactly
at that moment, but just trying to trust. But then again, I was just so scared to get somebody my full trust.
Exactly.
And even still to this day, like I'm not saying I don't trust El Rico. I trust him, but it's like
you still have that.
I still got it. Everybody still got that doubt. And they're just trying not to let that doubt take over.
Right.
Because like further on down the road, say like he on another project and somebody else, you like, dang, yeah, we part of this project.
Right.
Nah, you ain't.
Yeah.
I gotta trust that you gave it to the right hands and
exactly.
like, yeah.
One thing I can say though about El Rico is I try not to go to him about everything.
Yeah.
I know that because I have fully committed myself to be a part of this company and I chose this career, and being that he's my manager, he's my director, he's my writer, I know that there's nothing that he shouldn't know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I choose the times to where I like, okay, we just finished rehearsing or we just finished filming, now we need to sit down and talk about this. Because when it comes to things that I've been through, you already know, and we see it all the time. Somebody gonna pull up some stuff, once she playing Sacred Heart or Sacred or whatever, and didn't she do this in 2002? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do that, but I'm thankful that we're under someone who's gonna cover us.
Because look, that's my biggest fear. Because I thought all my stuff was over. Because like 2019, I got falsely accused of sexual assault and rape and all this stuff. And I was like, man, no anybody ain't gonna take a chance on me.
Wow,
and the funny thing about it, during that time, I was actually about to be on MTV or either one.
Wow.
So I had got right up to the door again.
Yep.
For
It was close.
slam right in my face.
Right.
And I was just like, man. And like, even when I came, like when I first met El Rico, funny about I met him in the gym.
Oh, really?
First I met
His favorite place.
that's both our favorite places.
Yes.
Now, look, we was like, I met Yule, his brother first.
Mm-hmm.
And went to like this thing, like my friend's mental health thing, had a little meeting, and like trying to help people, overcome their stuff, dark spot in my life. And I talked about it when I did the episode of Rico and Mr. Yule. It's like, yeah, if I didn't think about it, if it was for Mr. Yule and him coming to that meeting, I probably would never actually contacted him.
Oh, wow.
It's like funny how God works and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then same day that meeting, I went to the gym afterwards. That's like my wow. Your brother.
What?
I was like, and he said, y'all, this shit, your stuff is legit. So I was like, I'm gonna take a chance. And then that's when they had the little. Remember we had like 1 day class with jam packed with everything.
Oh yeah.
They had food.
Yeah.
They had food, y'all. Hey.
The food gotta be in place.
Hey.
That was God letting you know, come on in. He had a plate ready for you.
And even then, like, I got to the point where I got comfortable, then I got nervous at the same time. Like, got away to the last little thing. I messed up my last 3 words. Got out of the character. But I realized, Rico did a good job, like, giving me my space and giving me my time, because he understands I'm still dealing with this trauma. And then, till I got to, like, really to, like, now, like, this podcast and everything else, like, kind of still help me to this day.
Yeah.
Overcome some of the doubt I have still in my head.
Right.
But, man, it's great that he wasn't pushy. Yeah, he when he ready, it's like boom, ready.
Yeah, but he gonna be right behind you.
Yeah.
He gonna be right there. He gonna be right there. You ready?
Oh yeah.
No.
Look,
Okay, you ready? No, he gonna be right there.
I tell him all the time. And I tell him all the time, I was like, whenever I see him in the gym, I was like, hey, so you like The Rock, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, if you The Rock, who would that make me? And he said every time, Roman Reigns. So I was like, yeah. All right, so because. Like, by him just saying that, because I was thinking it, and he's saying that I was thinking, I was like, you see something for me and me, man. Tell favorite, aka Rakishi, to slide over it.
Right.
Play his role. Or what about y'all ladies? Your experience is just, only with each other, or like just working with Mr. Rico,
For me, I guess. It's been amazing. I mean, for the moment of the first audition to getting the callback, and then the callback didn't go so well for me, and I didn't get the part that I went for, and I kind of blew it. I messed up some lines. Like, I think it was just really the nerves that overcame me. But like we were just talking about the push, like he gave me the information, about the class. He said, this is what I'm doing. Show up, we can sharpen those skills. And I appreciated the push because it was just that. And that's all it took for me to kind of start working with them more. And so far, I've just seen a man of good character. Truly.
But I have nothing bad to say about Rico. From the first day I met him, he was an upstanding guy, and I am just glad that he didn't let nothing stop his dream of what he is doing. Just being around him, and he's teaching us the tools that we need to go further. I greatly appreciate that. And as far as the family, I'm glad that majority of us have been able to get a bond. Like a real family, because some of us don't have,
family,
they have them, but how family is, they'll talk about you.
Oh, trust me.
In my opinion,
you're preaching now.
In my opinion, my family consists of me, my mama, and my son, and my grandchildren. That's it. I have cousins that don't even come by and say, hey, how y'all doing? Or do y'all need anything? I have lupus. Now, when I'm sick and out and in the hospital for months at a time, they'll come a couple of times, but ain't no telling what they're saying behind my back once they, leave. They want to make it.
And they don't support you on your dreams and everything, too.
Right.
So, like, funny about it, most of my stories end up with a girl. I ran into a girl, she had a tattoo on her neck that said chosen family. And I was like, what you mean by that? She's like, it was a rapper who said something about chosen family, but she's like, yeah, like my family don't consist of like having blood. It's people that here that I choose that bring them positivity and kept pushing me and helping me try to get them. And I was like, ever since then, I was like, man, I'd be thinking like,
I like that. Might give me a T-shirt. Man.
And I was like, I'm thinking like, funny, like I'm in a weird spot because even certain of my best friends, it's like, they trust your instincts.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them don't feel like, oh, you're really supportive of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, in conversations that some people have behind my back, you're part of the one people that are having this conversation behind my back.
Right.
So I started to pull away, and it's funny because like, I pulled away from a lot of them, even though they don't probably pay attention that I'm pulling away.
Right.
A lot more stuff has opened up.
Right.
Now that I got them kind of out of
Yeah.
You have to.
my attention. And like I said, with family, like a lot of my family, the older ones would be like, they told me a long time ago, just go get a job, give up on this dream, you ain't gonna make it.
Don't never give up.
and look, I guess I'm like, nah, because I've been saying this ever since I was 16. I said, I'm gonna be the biggest name in entertainment in every avenue that I touch. And I was like, everybody be like, oh, yeah, okay. I was like, yeah, I'll be bigger than The Rock, all that. Like, Will Smith, Rock, everything. Y'all don't understand.
Right.
Steve Harvey on the morning show, they ain't gonna be able to touch me. I'm like,
Right.
like, and people like, oh, I dream too big. I'm like, oh, you just, look, I said, I serve a God that too great is not to dream this big. And look, now I look back at it now, over everything, especially like my whole life in like the last couple of years, I could have gave up so many times. And now I'm like, oh, everything I went through was just to prepare me for this moment right now. With y'all, y'all like my distant cousin. I ain't came in all the way in. Like,
Cause you ain't been no chicken.
Look, I waited till I was like, right. I always
hey, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all distant cousins, but y'all may get a little closer than me. It's really beautiful. Like it's just, I ain't like I see the family aspect building here, and same time. That's why I was kind of distant at the first aspect, and I kind of was, even still kind of, because like my family, I'm a black sheep.
Yep, I can.
So you trying to figure out where you fit in.
Figure out where.
And then you see everybody already got these bonds and everything. You be like, dang, so where I fit in?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm still in that I'm not saying I'm the black sheep of it, but trying to get out of that mindset where I am with my family and understand where I am in part of this organization.
Right.
Is the reason why I kind of don't be like, I'm hesitant to, like, oh yeah, come over here, let me hang out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change eventually, but
I'm gonna tell you this. I know that it's gonna take some time because I've been there. Nobody likes to be rejected, especially when you've dealt with a lot of neglect growing up. But with the Hart family, if I can't think of like not one group or clique at all. If you are not a part of, if we have some black sheep in this family, it's because we just don't know them.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no, oh, well, and I have like my best friend in the company, but she's my best friend. Like, Caitlin is my best friend, but Victoria and Brenda, they're my best friends. You know what I'm saying? They're my sisters, and it's like it's not. I don't, and I think that's with anybody. Like Kathy, she's the mama of the group.
Yes.
So it's like there's no pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is like, we know when to come together.
Right.
And if anybody feels like, they cool, but we're not cool, like we need to talk.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we ain't having that.
They just have to come in.
And
And it doesn't
Allow
have
us
to be
to
every day.
embrace them.
Yeah,
Right,
it doesn't have to be every day. Like one day we was like, who was it? Gene or Dr. Charles?
Yes,
Okay, Dr. Charles, we ain't heard from you. Say hi or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, hey, and we was okay after that. You know, but we get it because we know that we deal with our own things in private, and we've dealt with things in the past, and it kind of makes you take baby steps.
Yeah.
But we just want to let you know whenever you're ready, like we gonna have some food.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, hey, well, you said my magic word. You said my magic word. I might need to start running. I might need to start running instead. Hey, I might take some adult steps. Yeah, cause I realize I do have trust issues and like everything. Cause like I seen people that basically closest to me be the main people that be thrashing everything I'm doing. So now I was like, oh, do I allow somebody else to get to that point? So I was just like, like I said, I gotta ease my way into it. I put my toe in the water. I put my toe in the water. But I know sometimes I just gotta dive in.
Yes.
But I can see if I do the dive in, it ain't gonna be no cold water. It might be lukewarm. So like, it might be a jacuzzi.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, no, like that's great though. So, what is y'all favorite part about recording and being on set?
Getting our faces out there, getting to be known.
Yeah.
I'm 49, and
hey, still doing it.
and I'm just trying to get out there because this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and the hours I didn't mind how long we had to be there. When we finished, I'm ready to go back again. I'm like, okay, when is the next, shoot? I'm ready to get back out there.
Let's go. It's like, hey, you can't let this stop. Cause
Exactly.
It's like a hunger for your passion, and it's funny, like when you're actually doing it, it's like kind of unrealistic.
Yeah.
Like, bro, is this really happening?
Right.
Cause like even to like the premiere, the trailer, it wasn't real until I actually seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, okay, we're doing this, but I don't know how it's gonna go. Then seen it, I was like,
Okay.
I was like,
I can vibe with it.
I was like, no, it's real.
Yes.
And like not even just being real like that, it's just like I called Mr. Arriba the next day. Cause like it was a little bit more real to me. I don't know, it's real to everybody.
Yeah.
But a lot of people that were in the room I seen were the same people that were throwing dirt on me when I was going through my thing. So the fact that I was like, dang, y'all say all this, that, third. Now you see nothing, you watching me now. You watching me. Like this said, he prepared the table for you in the presence of your enemy. And like, I was like, it was just a big, I feel like personally, it was a good big victory for me. And like everything, like I was just ecstatic and blessed and just grateful. Just grateful for the opportunity. And like, I had a call him earlier last day. I was like, that's right before I made a little TikTok. I was like, man, people in the dollars. I was like, man, yo, Rico, man, thank you, man. You don't understand how good that felt. Yeah. Oh yeah. But y'all know how good that felt just to actually be reborn. I feel like I was rebirthed and reborn into how I say the higher version of myself.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't do it.
You can't do nothing but go up from here.
Exactly.
You can put your foot out there and let people talk. They gonna do it anyway, so don't matter what they say.
Yeah. I realized
follow your dream.
I was a seed, and they thought, hey, I was a seed, and they were throwing dirt and didn't need it. And I'm a blossom sunflower, and y'all just gonna have to see this face on November the 5th and the 6th.
Exactly.
And when the series come out, every day the series come out, you just have to see this face.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I can't wait for that.
So what was your favorite part about film?
Ooh. I think my favorite part was just really seeing it all come together and come to life. We all had to work on our own individual roles and, trying to get that down to a T, but then just seeing it come alive and the sets and hearing that rolling, it was just nothing like it.
I was like,
yes.
Hey, just
yeah.
When it happened, I was just like, and the only thing I was like, told him, I said, man, why you ain't give me when they threw the water in my face? I was like, the one part of the trailer, I was like, you know how many girls have been wanting to throw water in my face? Now they get the satisfaction of seeing somebody throw water in my face. I was like, but it felt good either way, because I was like, I'm getting paid to get the water thrown in my face, so we just knew that.
Look, hey.
It felt
Shrug it off your shoulders, baby.
Right.
Shrug it off.
But look, the only bad thing we had to do that like 4 or 5 times. And so that's why I almost drowned a couple times.
Yeah.
Oh,
We had a few retakes too in the scenes that I was in, and that cow was rolling, quiet on set.
Like, Cal was gonna be a meme for years to come.
Yes.
Like if ever I need somebody to be quiet or know it's time to be doing work.
Yep.
I'm sending the video, like the picture of him and Kathy when they looking at the side.
Yes, I see that one. Yeah.
I'll be like,
I'm like, what they looking at?
hey, screw Kevin Hart looking over the mic like this. I'm looking at them like, man, he like this. Oh, somebody in trouble. That's all I thought. I was like, the principal and the vice principal, the dean, looking at somebody to get them out of the office.
Right.
I was like, hey man, Calvo, don't look at me like that. Look at everybody else like that, but don't look at me because I'm sorry.
Getting nervous and stuff and all that.
Now I'm gonna have to, if y'all don't got food there.
Here we go.
Wait, hey, one thing about me, everybody will know. The boy like to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
At the premiere, look, cause I had PTSD from the time they didn't feed me on the set, so I was like, no, they ain't gonna get me again. I went out there to that food truck. I paid $35 for a plate. Well, I gave them $10 tip. I gave them $10 tip because they actually, I knew them.
Okay.
Shout out to Q Cuisine, bro. If they actually at the premiere, man, y'all make sure y'all hit them up because look, that food. Oh my God. Look, and to support your friends' businesses. You got to support your friends' businesses.
You have to, yes.
Because think about it, you want them to support your stuff, so you got to. Sometimes you might be the initiative to just boom.
Right.
And like, oh my God. They had ribs, they had chicken, I think there was pork chop or pulled pork or something.
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese, rice, baked beans. Man, I had everything on my plate. Ooh, goddamn.
Look at
The chicken was good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I had.
Hey,
Yeah.
if y'all didn't know, they are cubes, so the chicken's supposed to be good. They're part of Omega Sci-Fi Fraternity Incorporated. That's, but look, everybody that went to one of their parties, the most ladies, y'all know.
Okay.
Yeah.
They chicken be
Yes.
better than KFC and Popeyes. They just
Popeyes.
they just everybody they just franchise, you know.
They just franchise.
Yeah, man, but don't y'all feel like Pensacola's like in the middle of like a renaissance right now? Look, ever since like gallery nights came, like the art downtown, like it was like everything going on because like Mobile's had a movie done there like 2 years ago. You got Pensacola that just been like the little stuff been churning, and now like it's like we're in the middle of a renaissance, and now we are a part of the renaissance. So how does it feel to be a part of history being made in Pensacola?
Oh my God. Amazing is all I can say.
Yeah.
Bliss. Just a blessing.
Yeah. Very grateful.
Yes, yes, exactly that too.
Did y'all ever think this would be real? Like, do you ever like really think about it? Do you ever think like, damn, this shit's really happening for me? Like, yeah, of course, everybody knew it would happen. If you stick, they say if you keep working on it, don't quit, it'll happen. But you think about it,
At first I thought that it wouldn't happen, but that's more like doubting.
Yeah.
You know, having the doubt, and I'm like, no. I'm just gonna trust in the Lord and go for it. So, yeah.
Yeah. Just as long as stay committed.
Right.
To the goal, the vision. That's what I just kept thinking about. Like, it's no other way. It's gonna come. Yeah.
So
the faith of God, the blessings.
Yeah.
Hey, open the door. Hey, open the door, kid. Yeah. Hold on real quick, guys. We got a little breather. It's, we're waiting for the star to come back in. I got to answer the same question. Just know you got a 2-part question that you got to answer.
Yes.
I'm gonna start with the Renaissance question. So look, you realize we're in the middle of Renaissance in Pensacola. Think about like the art downtown, like more graffiti, like street art and everything, and we can actually being a part of history. So how does it feel knowing that you're about to be a part of history?
I mean, it's always been my dream to win an Oscar, and I'm not going to stop till I get there. So in my mind, I'm just already there. I think that's why it's been so easy for me to not dedicate myself to other projects or jobs. Because I know what I went through to get here, so that's just where I am.
Girl, you better preach too. Oh, you need to pastor trees instead of the nurse. No, I think that would make it way more worth it. Knowing especially y'all had 3 different paths to get here. But knowing that the journey that y'all was on individually led y'all to this moment, kind of makes it that much more worth it.
Truly worth it.
It really does.
Yeah. Hey, what was the other question I asked y'all?
What was it?
What was the question?
I can't remember.
Oh well, shoot. Hey,
No, we
hey,
Keep rolling.
It was,
Yeah.
Hey, matter of fact, okay. So, as far, wait, dang, I didn't realize. I done lost my damn wallet.
Oh my God.
Well, I think I left it in the car. I believe you.
Oh Jesus. Pray over me.
It's Bluetooth. Hey, this how y'all know it. I ain't edited. I said something about my watch. Lord, geez. Hey, anyway. Anywho. Look, all right. So, as far as going forward, what is y'all goals and dreams? You just said yours really to win the Oscar. But what about for y'all?
For me, I just say just keep on with what I've got going with Sacred. I know we've got some more filming to do.
Yeah.
But also, eventually I do plan on just taking more classes, just always staying a student and trying to learn more and then also auditioning more, for bigger parts and
Bigger roles.
yeah.
That's the same way I feel. I want to get to that Oscar point.
Yeah.
Because I definitely would love to have one. I'm through with the classes, but I go to the classes because I'm sitting in and I'm trying to learn more and more. So it's just trying to just achieve something.
Yeah. Got it. Got a purpose behind it.
Yes.
Hungry for it.
Nothing gonna stop me but me, and I'm not gonna stop me.
Hey, you know what's so funny? That was my first tattoo. No one can stop me but me.
Oh goodness!
Wow.
And look, I remember my uncle first said it, like, why you say that? At first I was like, no one can stop me but God. I said, but God ain't gonna stop me. He gonna want me to go forward. I said, really, the only person holding me back is me. And literally, it was like that's really been the life story for anybody, that's really everybody. So the only person that's gonna stop you is you.
Right.
So get off your ass and get the work done and let's be great.
Right.
Yeah.
So for closing remarks. I'm gonna do y'all a little bit different. I want you, cause like I tell everybody give somebody a piece of advice, but I want y'all to give like for y'all three just the aura of this conversation. Give somebody advice about keeping the faith, because all three of y'all have been through a lot of different things to get here, and y'all never gave up. You know, so touch to their faith, love. Tap into that faith. Get some of these people so they can tap into their faith a little bit.
Go ahead. With your other that you go
Yeah,
for.
he's been doing this thing for some years.
Yes. I think really keeping the faith is like you said, no one can stop you but you. No matter what people say, the lack of support, just really staying true to your reason why, and always remember that and keeping it close to you. You're the guiding vessel to your dream, and just take advantage of any opportunity that comes your way. I think, yeah.
Ooh.
Blessed.
Hallelujah.
Okay, say the best for last. It's just in a gospel music video.
Yes, me.
Oh,
You saw that? No.
well, I'm gonna just like be a little personal. When we did the stage play What the Heart Wants last year, I was pregnant, not with this baby. I was pregnant, I was in an abusive relationship, and I lost the baby during the time that we were rehearsing, and during the time that we were on tour, because it was different cities. And I remember having a DNC, having a surgery to remove the dead fetus, and I made it home from the hospital just in time to shower, change, and show up to rehearsal. And when I walked in, Darren looked at me like, what the hell are you doing here?
Mm-hmm.
But like now, dealing with sciatic pain and nerve damage, my child has to have an open heart surgery. I just had an extraction done, so I'm like on and off camera. And just other things that's going on. Like I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? I might have an attitude in the moment, just for a split second, but then I just have so much to be thankful for. So it's like, when I was on the way here, I was like, I ain't finna walk that far. And then when I parked, I was like, yes, we is, baby. We finna be on TV. So, and then, I was on set for Sacred Heart, I want to say till maybe 4 a.m. I had my kids with me. It was a school night, but I don't stop what I'm doing or not be available because I'm a single parent or because I'm going through things. Just like now, if anybody want to know, my daughter had to use the bathroom. It's like, okay, I got to go. Which helped me too, because I had to walk around. But I mean, I don't let what I'm going through stop me, because I'd be damned if I went through what I went through as a child. I mean, it was some rough stuff for me as a kid to think that I was filming, and I'm like, okay, God, I know when this stopped happening to me, it's because you said cut. So in my mind, I've always been an actress. So even now when I go through different situations, it's like, you just don't set. You're going to stop filming in a minute, and you'll be able to look back at this movie or this play and be like, okay, So I mean, like, that's where my faith is, just like knowing that God got me. I'm not where I'm supposed to be spiritually as I was before, but I'm not no fool either to walk around and think that this is just me or it's just Erico. All praise goes to God. And I thank him for using Erico to be the to be the earthly support.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To just to be there and to believe, and like she say, be like a step behind us and behind you, like when okay, I need some space right now, but he's still like right there, you know. So I'm just thankful for that. Like that's what I can say about faith. Like, just support matters.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I've never went through life and just been in a situation and it was just faith. Yeah. I mean, it takes faith, but I know that God allowed people to be there in the midst of the faith. You know what I'm saying? And that makes a difference. Like I said, had a DNC, showed up for rehearsal. I was high as hell. I was hurting still, you know, but I know I had to perfect my character for this play. And then even now, like, it gets trying sometimes as far as, like, being here, being there, whatever, but it's only when I'm preparing for the moment, whether that's getting dressed or trying to find a babysitter or, okay, y'all get dressed, y'all gotta come with me, is where it's frustrating sometimes. But once I actually arrive on the scene, whether it's for rehearsal, for interviews, for a premiere, like once I'm actually there, it's like, I made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the only thing I can say. Like, I just, whatever I'm going through, I have something to prove to certain people that told me that I wasn't going to make it. That told me that this company is a fraud and blunt and all that other crazy stuff. Like, I'm glad that I had to hear those things because, and most of them were my family, but it makes me work harder because I have to prove to them that they lying. You know, you're a liar.
Right.
I ended a whole relationship because the guy was like, he's not human if you just got upset at 4 a.m. I said, let me tell your ass something. And that's it, what I had to say, and that was the end of the conversation.
That's it.
Like, I don't play that. And Erico tell you, like, she's probably one of the ones that I fight about this company, and I will. Like, nobody gets the right to talk down on what I see him working so hard for. You don't get the right to do that. I'll turn on you in a heartbeat. I will turn on you in a heartbeat when it comes to my manager. For real. Like,
I'm beginning to feel that.
Yeah. When it comes to this company,
I'm
like, you
feeling that
ain't gonna
way.
do that. So, like I said, it's just the things that I've gone through and that I'm going through that keeps me in. So I'll say to anybody, like, if you're going through some stuff and, you know, you want to be a part of this company and you're just like, oh, I can't do it because I don't have a babysitter. Listen, you got people who taking the class and who not taking the class but still be there, that will sit back there with those kids. Don't let finances be the reason. There are payment plans. You know, it's like, it's really no excuse when it comes to doing this. It's no excuse at all. Like, we are here for everybody in any situation.
That's it.
I mean, I'm hurting.
She had teeth surgery and she's still here.
Yeah.
Hey, resilience.
Yes.
Resilience.
Yes. Well, one thing about me, I would never give up on my faith. I supposed to have been dead at the age of 15. But my faith and determination and our Heavenly Father kept me here. They said if I had my children, I was going to die. But I made them a liar because I wanted my mama to have something of me in case, you know, something did happen. So I'm going to always keep the faith. I'm going to always believe in God. If you are determined to do something, you're going to have to step out on that faith. And you're going to have to do it. And don't let nobody stop you, period. I don't care who say this, who say that, this, or the other. No, you keep your faith and your determination because that's the only way you're going to succeed and make it in this world.
Man, y'all, these some resilient women on this show, man. God.
Yeah. You talking about which one of y'all the bad and good nurses? We just told you.
Hey, shoot. Hey, through hellfire and brimstone, they coming through it. And they gonna, They got me whipped out of crap. No, look, y'all. Man, that was right on the money.
Now, when y'all come out and watch this movie,
Tell
this movie premiere, y'all be like, ain't them the same nurses that was all nice and sweet and don't worry about all that. Get your tickets.
Yeah.
I mean, they did a good job. You can't recognize
Yeah,
it.
just get your tickets and just come on and see.
Hey, November the 5th, we had WSRE Studio, Theater. I think they about sold out. So if they got a couple more seats, hurry up and get your ticket.
Yes.
But November the 6th, the Blue Wahoo Stadium, 12 and under, you get in for free. But I ain't gonna lie, Red TV mature, so hey. Look at the rating, parents. Don't blame us for what the kids see. We done told you. We done told you.
So the 5th is where you want to be.
The
Right.
5th,
You need to go all out. You got the black tie premiere.
And I'm gonna win. Hey, just let y'all know.
Yeah,
I'm
just
coming.
come like you're going to the Oscars, because
Yes,
that's what it
dress
is.
your best. Dress to impress.
Yes.
That's right.
Pensacola, it's time for us to stand up
Exactly.
and support and show out. Look, November the 5th, sharp. Come dressed to impress. But November the 6th, Blue Wahoo Stadium need to be packed from wall to wall to wall. Look, I used to work at the Blue Wahoo Stadium. I seen games when it's fully packed. Man, come pack, come support.
Yeah.
Man, we in our backyard.
Yes.
There ain't no other reason. There ain't no excuse. The tickets are only $10. That's cheaper than a movie theater.
Exactly. And I'm sure it's gonna be food somewhere out there.
And look, the food will be there. You ain't gotta worry about food. Look, trust me. If it come down to food,
Look, he's like,
I'm the one you need. Yeah. But man, y'all just made it. Look, if y'all know this shirt, I'm gonna let y'all see this. It said for by favor with grace. And these women right here just showed you that.
look, me too.
I was like, boyfriend, women, girlfriend, best free wig gear. It look like, what does that mean?
Best friend we got.
No, that was my grandma used to think it was like, oh, you best friends with God? I was like, that's true too. That's true too. But look, no, it's by faith with grace. Cause look, and look, these women are a testament to everything this church stands for. And look, man, we still got more to do. They ain't giving up. That's the reason why you should give up. I'm damn sure ain't giving up. And all these people that said what they said about me, hey, we ain't trying to prove them right or wrong. We trying to prove ourselves right. So on that note, we gotta close out. So I want to thank y'all, lovely ladies, the resilient ladies, for coming on today. The nurses of Sacred Heart. Yeah, like I said, don't judge them by what you see on the big screen. Judge them by who they is in real life.
Exactly.
But shout out to our executive producers, especially LD.
Yeah.
He's another person I look up to. You know, he lost his son, and still being in the community, working as a coach to males.
Yeah.
After losing a male child, I know that could be tough. But he keep showing up, he keep pushing. So just like LD, we love you, and Bill Marshall.
We love you, LD.
And Bill Marshall, the #1 promoter in the South, in the world. Kathy, everybody. We're just so thankful for all of them.
Facts.
Everybody that's a part of production. Calvo, who has a movie coming out on the 22nd. On the 22nd. I didn't want to get the dates wrong.
I gotta get my ticket.
Yeah, get your tickets. It'll be on Facebook. Follow Calvo Griffin for that information.
Even the other executive producers, Roy Jones Jr., we thank you as well too for putting your name upon this and helping our city be on top of the world. Think about it. We already got the best boxer of all times. WWE wise, we got Roman Reigns, who dominated WWE of all time. And now we about to have the biggest premiere and movie that came out of nowhere of all times.
Yes.
So, Pensacola, we here.
Yeah.
Stand up. Let's stop with the BS and the bullshit.
Stop thinking just because we in Pensacola we cannot make it. Like it's over with. It's here. We don't have to be in Atlanta or New York or Hollywood for this.
You
like,
sure don't.
And we got to stop trying to kill one another just thinking because if they make it and you can't make it, we all can make it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's support one another. Let's love one another. And let's come together and let's make November 5th and November 6th.
That's right.
And a phenomenal experience for everybody. Trust me, you're going to love the work that they did. Oh yeah, forgot, y'all booey.
Yeah.
One leg. Y'all booey was on set with one leg. I'm gonna keep saying this every episode. He was on there with one leg doing his thing with the camera. I don't know how many other videographers doing that, but man, that man was wheeling around and he did such a phenomenal job.
Oh God.
I'm not sucking up, but I'm just giving credit where it's due. Hey, look, if you seen some of these pictures from behind the scenes.
And if y'all see y'all boy work, y'all already know we coming hard.
Yes.
So y'all already know it's there.
So yeah, from Cantonment, Bellino, all the way to Navarre, Go Breed, Crestview, wherever y'all come. If y'all in the 850 or anywhere closer, y'all know y'all better be November the 5th and the 6th. Man, cause I'm the mouth of the South, so if you ain't done, you're square. And you're a lame-o, so don't want to be lame, so you should put out there. But like I always say before, I always close out the episode, y'all. Dream big dreams, small dreams have a little magic. And remember this, how big would you dream if you know you couldn't have failed? And last but not least, you just do your best and let God take care of the rest.
Yes.
Hey man, thank y'all again. Thank y'all for tuning in and listening. And November 5th and 6th, we out there, Wahoo Stadium and with WSRE Theater. So hey, like always, peace, love, happiness, y'all. We out. I better see y'all though. Yeah.
I know that I'm different, self-motivated, self-disciplined, yeah. I learned from my experience. I just want someone to take me serious. Real questions that I ask. How long will this solo trip last? I'm content with being alone in the past, but it's changing and it's something I can't grasp. Turn off my phone, I'm in my zone, so now I'm acting different. I'm to myself, I'm in my head, mapping out this life I'm living. Shadow work on myself, I done already seen hell. Can't fit in, so I rebel, but I don't miss a beat. I don't miss a beat.